want to tell you guys a little story. Older men like to tell stories. And today I'm not going to read any poems or anything. I'm just going to tell a couple of the stories just to we get to know each other a little bit. All right. Now you see this hat. Now hats can be a powerful deal, and I want to tell you how I come to find that out here just the other day. I've got a daughter and granddaughters. They live in Arizona, so we took a trip over there. Me and my wife and spent some time there in Arizona. And I usually have two hats. I got this hat and I got this hat. And I usually wear one or the other, but I never noticed there was a difference because I just wasn't paying attention. But anyway, when I'm wearing this hat and I just would be walking around, somebody look at me. I guess I just don't look too friendly, so, but I knew that, so I try to smile a lot. But anyway, I'd be walking around or I'd be standing still. Somebody come by and I say, ¿Qué pasó? Just what's happening? And that this time I was wearing this hat, so that didn't go over too good. I'd be walking around the stores and stuff, and people just weren't friendly with me. So next day, I got up in the morning, and I said, "Well, let me just switch hats, And so I switched hats, and I put this hat on. By putting that hat on, I went from a bum while I was wearing that other hat to a hero by just switching hats. As soon as I put this hat on, everybody was friendly to me. Everybody was friendly, and I'm not lying. People come up and say, shake my hand. I want to thank you for your service. First, I didn't realize what was going on. I said, well, what in the world did I do? How come why are these people all of a sudden thanking me, And so then I realized, well, this is a American Legion hat. It's connected to the veterans and things like that. Things like the veterans and stuff. So I learned that I could go from an old bum to a hero just by changing hats, and that's exactly what happened to me. That's exactly what happened to me. Now I was in the military for a long time, 10 years, and I'm no hero. I'm no hero, and but I guess I was a good enough soldier. They tell me get up in the morning, and I'd get up. They say it's time to eat, I'd eat. They say, hey, time to go to bed, I'd go to bed. So I guess I was a good soldier. But anyway, I appreciate people coming up to me and telling me thank you. It just makes an old man feel good. But that's what a hat can do. The power of the hat, the power of a hat. And so I'm gonna buy me some more of these hats. I belong to these things, VFW and the American Legion and stuff. I'm gonna get me some more hats. It's a good feeling. But anyway, so along those lines, I think I'll tell you all my first day in the service. Like I say, I'm no hero or nothing. I'm just a run-of-the-mill soldier. And so anyway, I think I was about 18 years old, and I'd never been out of Texas. So when I joined up, they sent me to Fort Gordon in Colorado. I'd never been in a real cold place. When this was in the wintertime. I got there and it was snowing and blowing, and and we got there about 2 in the morning. The bunch of guys that I was with, we were on a bus, and they got us there at Fort Gordon about 2 in the morning. So by the time they got us a bed and got us a little orientation there, it was about 3. So I just figured, well, I'm going to go to bed. We're going to go to bed. So they took us up in some barracks and told us, this is your bed. So I laid down. And about 5:30, or I know it was before 6, I heard a bunch of noise. Everybody was running around, running down the stairs, and there was bugles blowing outside and people lining up and everything. So the guys next to me said, hey, you better get up. It's a roll call or something. I said, well, no, I'm all right. I said, I just got here. I just got here. I said, this surely can't be for me. I said, this must be for the guys that were here. So I just laid in bed, and everybody ran down. The guys that had been there a day or so, they knew what the deal was. So everybody ran down. I was still in bed. Pretty soon I hear somebody coming up the stairs. Boom, 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 swearing and cussing and saying, what the hell, where the hell's he at? And all this and that. And pretty soon they got to me. And in those days, the military was a little bit rougher maybe than it is now. So they picked up my little mattress and threw me on the floor. That was my introduction to the service. They threw me on the floor and started throwing me around and told me to get downstairs, that I was ruining the whole deal because they couldn't find me. They called my name and I wasn't there. So I got down there and they had a roll call. I didn't know nothing about it. Never had that kind of stuff going on. So they took me down there, and as soon as everybody else was leaving, they said, no, you stay here. I said, well, I got to go with the rest of the guys here. I said, no, you're going on KP for a month or something, they said. Before you even start your training, your basic training, you're going to be in the KP for a month just because you fouled up. We're going to teach you not to foul up. And that was my beginning of my time in the service. And like I say, I'm glad I had to go through that because I learned a lot. From then on, when they say get up, I got up. When they say go to eat, I went to eat. When they say go to sleep, I'd find me a bed. And then I guess that's what makes a good soldier. But that's my story to go along with his hat. And that's the truth. These hats are powerful stuff. But I appreciate the people coming up to me and because I've got this little hat. I've never had anybody thank me before. But now that's a good deal. And thank you for listening to my silly little story. That's it.